The Palia County Fair bulletin bundles are finally underway, and I want to do a quick overview of what you'll need and where you can find all the items. Starting off with possibly the hardest bundle is going to be the game prizes with that rare fish and that rare rockhopper. Then moving on, you're probably going to have the easiest bundle, the ride building materials. You should have most of these. Maybe you need to stock up a little bit more. Then we move on to the Livestock Expo bundle, and this is going to focus on kind of the new content with the animal husbandry and stuff. And then moving on to Faire food are going to be your recipes. Not a super difficult bundle to get done. Let's get into it. Starting out with the giant goldfish, you're going to want to be fishing in ponds with the glowworms, and you might want to fish with friends and use some of those fishing buff foods to help you out there. You can buy the Kilima in Chezuu game at the furniture store, but it's not always going to be in the rotation, so it's a little bit easier to just unlock it by making as much Kilima furniture at your work table until you can unlock that recipe. And then you're going to need some standard wood planks and some clay bricks. The Will-o-wisp Rockhopper is said to be found in the deep woods and the swamps of the Elderwoods, more so towards the Elderwood Fallen Aqueduct, so I've been trying out setting a lure there, seeing what shows up, and collecting some infected essence while I'm at it. Green pearls are a random drop when you go in and open up oysters that you find on the shores of Bahari Bay. You should have most, if not all of the materials for the ride building materials bundle, but if not, there's a ton of Palium now in the Elderwood. Hit up some flow tree groves in Bahari Bay and get hunting to collect all 50 pieces of leather. The Livestock Expo bundle is focusing on the new animal ranching content that was added, and they probably want you to start raising peckies and ormu to get the eggs and the milk jugs, but you can buy all of them at the general store for 960 gold pieces for the eggs and 1200 gold pieces for all of the milk. Similarly, if you increase your ranching skill high enough to get bumbles, you can get honey from them, but I found it a lot easier to just source it from the honeycombs in the trees up at the north side of Mitana Grove in the Elderwoods. There seems to be a pretty high spawn rate on the trees by the waterfall up there. Once you have apple trees unlocked and you have some star quality apples, throw them into the preserve jar to make some of that jam. For the Faire food, the first one is Hot Hounds, which is a recipe unlocked by reaching level 3 with Hodari and finding the recipe in his room. I am not level 3 with Hodari yet, so I'm going to be figuring out what his weekly wants are and giving him those daily gifts until I level that up finally. The blueberry pie recipe is unlocked by reaching cooking level 6 and then buying that from Reth. You are going to need star quality blueberries for this, so keep that in mind. The Flowtato Fries with ketchup recipe is available after you loot some chests in Elderwoods, and I believe those are at the entrance to the central stables in Lilac Cavern, or looting a chest in the deep woods behind some purple boxes. Fish tacos are unlocked by reaching cooking level 3, and they do not need to be star quality, so those you should be able to knock out pretty quick. I think the County Fair bundle is probably going to be a little bit easier to get through than the last Bloom bundle, so good luck everybody, and let me know if you have any other questions or any tips to get these.